Another game I checked out was free on Game Pass was Void Bastards. Now you played this. What's your kind of take on this?
I was excited to try it out because it's like a comic book style rogue-like type of game where you just go into like a ship that's been like wrecked or whatever, a space station, and you try and collect as much stuff out of it as possible while trying to survive. You get out and you can, in between, you can craft things to make yourself stronger or heal yourself, and then you go to the next ship to like get more. So you just keep going until basically you die because you're going to die eventually. And each character has like a quirk sort of thing. So like one guy like coughs and the cough randomly happens and it alerts enemies when you're trying to sneak around. They have like these weird things that can happen every time you get a new character.
No, so I avoid bastards. I mean, I love the name. The name's great. I like the comic book style and the sort of disposable prison inmate premise. But yeah, just the roguelike elements. Just I haven't ever played a roguelike game that I was just like really into. And I think it's just that sort of template that sort of ruins it for me. Like I played it for an hour and I was just like, like it's kind of cool and I feel like I want to play a little bit more, but it just I could already tell it wasn't going to be for me. Like I didn't like the weird like old school sort of aspect where the enemies that you're fighting are like kind of like how old like Doom and stuff like that before we had like actual 3D character models in a game where it's just like a 2D sprite almost looking thing that like
Hmm.
doesn't have any depth to it. It's like something about that aesthetic to me just like kind of takes me out of it and maybe not. Like I would probably liked it more if it just had like real enemies that were like moving around in like a realistic manner and the gunplay was more fun. Like if they would have sort of played up the shooter aspects of the game a little bit more, I think I might have enjoyed it because I like everything surrounding it, but there just wasn't one like thing to sort of bring it all together for me. I don't know.
I feel the same way. Like the time that I spent with it, I was like, there could have been a lot more added to this. It's very simplistic, repetitive, like super repetitive. You're doing the same thing over and over again, and eventually you're just gonna die, and that's the end of the game. And
Yeah,
it's like,
but it's just for me, it was just like I said, like playing a shooter like the old Doom. Like it's not fun to me personally in like 2019. You know what I'm saying? Like it had that same feel in a way. Like there's a little bit more like you can aim up and down and stuff. But I think, man, like yeah, if they were just layered on like a good shooting element to the game and had like interesting enemies that were fun to like be in combat with, I would probably be down with this game. But yeah, the shooting aspect was just like kind of an afterthought and it just kind of ruined it all for me, honestly.